with me for a while is one that moves from side to side, but you may not have a whole lot of room, so I'm going to set it in more of a stationary location. But if you have the room to move, so instead of going side to side, you see my room's a little longer than my orientation to you. So I may go on a diagonal. There also is a forward and a backward part. Also, you can use the chair. We're going to do a part on the back. You don't have to do this today. You can do it seated in the chair. What you would do is put a pillow between your legs. Morning. Do a pillow between the legs, and I'll give you the setup when we get toward the end of class. But I'm going to do it on my back. I'll be laying on the carpet. You can put your feet on a wall. You can put it on a chair. I'll probably just put mine on the sofa because my shoes have never been outside, so I can put them on my furniture. But you could take your shoes off if you wanted to. And we're going to be working our backside, so to speak. But for those of you who don't like to lay down or prefer not to lay down, then we have options for you as always. So if you've just joined us, clear out some space. Part of the warm-up is going to be to give us that brain thing. So I was thinking in terms of, you know, when I give you combos to make you think, it's kind of like if you do crosswords or Sudoku or whatever thing you do for your mind, but if you did that same puzzle, first time you have to think about it, second time probably still thinking about it, but if you did the same puzzle over and over again, you would know where everything gets and you're not deriving the benefits of the puzzle, right? And it's the same thing with our workouts. If I gave you the same routine in the same order, done at the same time, you wouldn't have to think much. Or if I just gave you one thing to do at a time, there wouldn't be much thinking. So that's my explanation of why I think we do what we do, the way we do the things we do. Speaking of which, that's our first tune-up. So let's turn that on, and the way we do the things we do. Step to your right, tap your left foot. So I mentioned that we're going to get a little bit of practice in what will be in our combo today. But let's get a little warmed up and give people who are coming late to the party a chance to get logged in. So as you're standing, holding your belly, lift up your chest. Pay attention to how you're feeling today. Cross your foot back behind you. So if you're kind of stiff or things are not as you wish they would be, take it easy. Maybe it will get better. Maybe you should just, you know, do things a little smaller today. Tap your toe behind you. So squeeze your bum. So right now I'm just in that lubrication phase. Well, I'm glad you got up. I'm glad you got it together to do this. I know how easy it is to just roll over, go back to sleep, or to get up, make your coffee or tea, and just sit. Tap to the side. Hold your arms out to the side. And then tap one foot in front and then the other foot in front. Okay, come to a march. 2-step to the right and 2-step to the left. Go. So right now we're going to figure out how much space do you have. If this is all you have, this is all you're going to need. Because when we travel to the side, normally I would step and cross and step and cross, step and cross and step, and then just keep going. But I don't have that much space. So I'm going to keep going to the right. Here's me going to the right, but not really going to the right. That's about as far as I can go. Let's go back to your left. So it's just basically a march step. But you see, you can take small steps to get there. Well, that's it. Let's go back to your right. This is normally what I do. And then let's go back to the left. I cross in front, but that makes me travel even more. So do step together 4 times, other way. Now let me show you how to intensify this. For those who can, instead of just stepping like we're doing, I want you to up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And that's going to add the intensity by using a little more of your glutes. Yep, my bum is sticking out. I know I look weird doing it. But if we all look weird together, right? Okay, let's march right here. So now you know how that side-to-side business goes. Because I toyed with like, what if I do this and this and this and this? But I opted out of that. So we'll just do the 2-step 4 times and you can add intensity. All right, so let's slow this down. Walk. So you're gonna take 5 steps and then you're gonna freeze. That will leave 1 foot more in front of the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it right here. There's my 5 steps. Now I want you to change lead legs. Ba-doom. Leg in front is going to start your walk back. 5 steps. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it here. 5. Your feet are apart. Switch the orientation of legs. Now the leg behind travels forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Back leg comes up to the front and going back. So whichever leg, switch your legs. Going forward, whichever leg is behind is the one takes you forward. Hold it, switch legs. When you go back, whichever leg is in front of you leads you back. And then quick change. So when we're slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, quick change. Now going back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, quick change. Let's go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, switch legs, walk back. Switch legs, walk front. So in this instance, the left leg takes us back and the right leg will always take us forward. Not always the case when we're on the other side. That will change. So this is your little brain twister. Okay, just step and touch. Keep that in your head, you're gonna need it. Reach across and push. So belly is in, chest is up. So this combo I call the high. So for some of you it's gonna be familiar. We usually do it turning. I don't think that's a good option for us. Reach up, reach out, reach up, and reach down towards your knee. Now we will do some lateral lunges today, and to get all the benefit out of it, you really have to go into that full lunge. So we're going to practice that right now. No hands. So right foot goes out, you bend the knee and come in. That's that lateral lunge. To inspire you to do a little more, you brace with the hand of the leg you're stepping on. The other hand, I want you to reach for the floor. Now maybe not now, maybe you feel a little too not warmed up, but if when we get to the combo, you can reach to the floor and then reach up. So it'll only be like 4 of these, maybe more. Last one, feet apart, reach out. Hold your feet apart. We're going to try those lateral lunges on the other side in a moment. Reach up. Reach down towards your knee. So do I have to remind you to hold your belly in? Maybe. Hand on your thigh. Here's that lateral lunge. Side. When you step, it should encourage you to go down, down. Eventually, with the support of your hand, keeping your head up, not bending over. See, my hips are not up here. My hips are down. So practice makes better. Last one. And come to a march. And you feel how that elevates the heart rate. But to really get the benefit, you have to go as low down as you can. Remember, when the lateral lunge, it's not this. It's this. So it's sticking your hips back. All right, tap the right toe. So we have a little ability not to trip. Bring the arms in front. Stretch your back. Bring your hands behind. Tap the other foot. See if you can get the hands off your backside. So I'm lifting up that toe. Let's go to a passive hamstring stretch, nice and gentle. Toe out, hips back, belly in. So this is kind of, in essence, what that lateral lunge is, isn't it? See? I'm bending over, but I'm not bending over. Come up, switch legs. Toe up, hips back. And to our hip flexors. So feet apart, 1 foot back, heel is up on that back foot. Bend the knees, both of them are bent. Push the hips forward, lift up your chest and feel this part of your body. If you're a little wobbly, get over to something and steady yourself. Otherwise, work on your balance. Okay, switch legs. So we went through a little longer warm-up, hips forward, chest up, because we did want to practice some steps. So remember, this whole thinking part is for you. Then there's a part where you're not thinking and you're doing just a physical repetition for the heart and the lungs. Okay, find right foot and march. Make sure your space is careful. Like no chairs or rugs. Okay, so this in an essence is a march. But I'm calling it high, where I go up on my toes, down on my heels. Step on my toes, step on my heels. So up on the toes, down on the heels. Now the arms mimic the legs. So right arm, right leg. Up, up, down, down. And when it's time to do this, I'll just holler, hi. So this is part 1. Is it familiar for anyone? Last 2. Hold your feet, tap your toes. So practicing on the other side. March with your left foot. Hi. High, low, low. Up on your toes, down on your heels. 2 more. Tap your toes together. March with the right foot. So when we take that march, it's either or high, low. You got that? Let's put the 2 together. Right foot, high. Step right. Stay here, march in place. You're still on your right foot. You've traveled as much space as you have. This is 5 steps, stop. Switch the legs. Count your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch lead legs, step back, left foot. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Switch. Stay here. March with your left foot. Are you with me? We're gonna practice high, high. And given the fact that we've moved a little across your room, you should have space to go back. Step left, 4, 3, 2, high, high. And you're with your left foot, aren't you? 2 more. March in place, hold it. Now here come those 5 steps. Count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch legs, go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch legs, go front. Leg in front takes you back. Leg in back takes you front. Last time. Forward. March right foot. So back on the right foot. You do not have to do the arms as you learn this pattern. Let's go. High, high. Step right. 4, 3, 2, high, high. 5 steps forward. Switch legs, 5 steps back. Remember, the leg that's behind is the leg that goes forward. Leg that's in front goes back. Left foot high, high. 2 more. Walk to your left. 4, 3, 2, high, high. Left foot. 5 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch lead legs. Walk back. Switch. Hey. Now I'm jumping. You may not jump. You may go step Dutch. Last time. March right. That's our pattern. You see, it makes a square. If you had more room, you might want to angle a bit. That's okay. From the top, high, high. 2 more. Use your muscles in your legs. Step right. Go high, low. 4, 3, 2, high, high. 5 step forward, right. Switch legs. 5 back with your left. Switch legs, right. Last time back, left foot. Left, high, high. 2 more. Off to your left, 4 steps. Get up, get down. High, high, left foot. 5 steps forward. Left foot. Stop, switch legs. Right foot. Switch legs. Switch legs. 1 more time. Switch legs, march. Okay, let's keep going. High, high. 2 more. Step right, going high and low. High, high. 5 steps. Switch lead legs. 5 steps. Switch lead legs. 5 again. 1 more time. Now left foot does high, high. 2 more. Go left. High, high, left. 5 forward. 5 back. Are you figuring it out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, new move. March right. New move. These are the lateral lunges. So, minimum is this, leaning out, absorbing the weight, supporting your back. And we do about, I don't know, 12 Now here, reach for the floor, reach for the sky. Look up, look up, look up. 4 more. 2 more. Ready for high, high, right leg. 2 more. Step to the right, high, low. Up, up, high, low. 5 step forward. Now we're going to do the lateral lunges on this side, so pay attention. One more time. Now here come your lateral lunges to your left. So here's modified. Then I want you to hold in your belly and challenge by reaching to the floor. Two more. Left foot does the high, high. Woo, that should push your heart rate. Step left, go high, low, push, pull. High, high. Here's your 5 steps. March, switch legs. March, switch legs. Up and back, and one more time up. Go back. Go front. Here's your lateral lunges to the right. Get down. 2 more. Get ready, high, high right leg. 2 more. Step right. High, high. 5 step forward. 5 step back. Left foot takes you back. Forward. Stay here. Lateral lunge. Reach for the ground. Reach for the sky. Two more. High, high, left foot. Getting up, getting down. Step to your left. High, high. 5 steps up. Back. Freeze. Change. Left foot takes you forward. Right foot takes you back. One more time, forward. Lateral lunge. Now you don't have to think, but you do have to effort hard. Added a few more, 2 more. Right foot goes high, high. Up, up, down, down. Step right. Right foot, high, high. Forward, 5 steps. Switch legs. Left foot goes back. Right foot up. Left foot back. Lateral lunge. Reach. Look up. Two more. Get ready, left foot. High, high. Breathe. Step left. High, high, left foot. 5 steps up. Switch legs. Right leg back. foot up. 2 more, 1 more time back. Last time forward. Lateral lunge. Now work hard here. We're going to take a water break after this, so get it done. 8 more. Do you feel the floor? Come on, feel it. Last 2. Oh yeah. Okay, take your walkabout, grab a little water. Woohoo! Woohoo! Did you get some water? Good for you. So you have a little more cardio, a little less thinking. Knee up. So when I pick up my leg, my foot comes to where my knee is on the opposite leg. Keep that in mind. 2 per side. So pull that moving knee, foot up to the opposite knee. Let's go for 4. Switch. 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 Set of 8. Now you could do those arms like I'm doing. Some people do them this way. Other side. Doesn't matter. 4 more. Switch. Stay here. Come on, move it. The foot going back just barely touches. Standing knee is going to stay back. Come on, work for it. So the good news, you don't have to think about anything. Bad news, you just have to keep doing it. Other side. Well, yeah. Woo. So any arms that help you, the foot goes back, you don't put any weight, you just tap that toe, move your foot to your knee. Come on. March in place. Okay, some balance. Now don't hold on to anything. Right foot lifts. If it has to come down and touch, so be it. Same thing, side lift. If it touches the floor, so be it. Otherwise, don't let it touch the floor. And we are going to lift behind. The knee is straight, so work your glutes. Helps if you lean a little forward, methinks. Woo! Swing the leg front and back, and it's okay to bend the knee. Try it. Last one. Okay, lift your left foot up. If you need the floor, use the floor. Otherwise, hold it out there. Not a big lift. Now to the side. If you need the floor, otherwise don't. Breathe. Steady as she goes. And behind. Squeeze your bum. The knee is straight. See, I'm leaning a little forward. It makes it better for your back. 8 more. And I'm going to swing it. My knee will be down. 4, 3, 2, swing. Two more. Okay, we gotta do a little stretching for our calves and our feet. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, calf stretch. Back leg straight. Switch legs. Calf stretch. Okay, one weight, light or heavy. Woo! Water if you need it. Come on, people. I'm gonna grab my yellow. Now, you think we'd be done with lateral lunges, but no! So it's basically what we did before. This time you do not need to reach for the floor. Because you have something heavy, it's gonna try and pull you forward. Really gotta engage your core. I'm only asking for it to come around the knee. When you come in, it's gonna be an over the head shoulder press. Remember, over the head is not really over the head. It's a little more forward. You can do the palm forward, you can do the palm in, and if you, after seeing that, would rather use a lightweight, that's okay. Now, when I do my lateral lunge, I'm still going to use my hand to support my back. When I come in, I can leave my foot on the floor, or if I establish my balance was good today, I could hold that foot up, step into my lateral lunge, and lift. So you do the one that's best for you. Ready or not, here we go. Don't rush. Woo! Yeah, that balance is kind of fun. I think so too. Sip your zipper. Breathe. Two more. Last one. Foot down, switch weights. Now maybe you have to do a lighter weight or a heavier weight on the other side, so let's go through the form. Here, not here, coming back, here or here. So you get to do the one you want to do. Two more. Why two more? I do next. I just saying two more. Last one. And rest. Okay, tubing. Now I'm going to show with a band today, but if you have the one with the handlebar, put your hands through the handlebar, put it over the same shoulder as you're holding, and then hold across here. For those of us using the bands, because I know some people only have those, it's grab it in between your thumb and then wrap your hands around. That's hard for me because I have garden hands. Okay, two things will happen. So I'm going to be in this lunge position. I will do my tricep, but then I'm going to lean forward and do my hamstring curl and come back. So the arm that's working is the same as the leg. The other leg is forward so you can lean on it and kick yourself. Now the handlebars make the wrist a little more able to stay neutral. With the band, you tend to break the wrist. So you might have to be a little more mindful in pushing your thumb down. Boy, I felt my triceps from Tuesday's class. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to just stay with the tricep. They're going to go faster, but my form's going to be the same. Make sure it stiffens. Now I'm going to do just the hamstring curl. Just tapping my toe. Just tapping my toe. No weight on it. Kick yourself. Zip your zipper. All right, let's go the other side. Whichever hand has the handlebar or the end of the tubing or the band, and then so it doesn't slide off your shoulder. You see mine was sliding off. I kind of anchor it here. Other foot in front of the arm that's holding the band. So I do this. Adjust, make it a good amount of resistance. So I do one arm, lean forward, one heel. One arm, one heel. Tricep, hamstring. We know these to be corresponding parts in our body, right? So my arm would be working what's called the quad muscles, and my bicep would be the hamstring muscle. So I'm kind of working in balance, huh? Check your shoulders, not hiking up. Lots of balance means lots of core. Ooh, la. Now just the arm. Stiffen the elbow each and every time. Okay, just your hamstring curls. Here we go. Up, touch your toe. Belly in. Support your back. 2 more. Okay, I'm using the band, but can do tubing. You can hold the handles and the band, like I normally do. If you have bands, they're not going to hurt you if they hit. So you're okay to hold wherever you want to. So what will happen is the hands will start most likely wider than your legs. The arms will go over your head. Then they pull so the band comes to your chest, up and down. Up, pull, and the elbows are straight. So keep those elbows locked straight. Now that seemed easy to me, so I'm going to choke up a little bit. Up, out. You should feel muscles in your back working primarily. Carefully your hips aren't hanging forward like this. Yeah, I'm exaggerating. If you were doing tubing, I would hold my handlebars. Keep going. Up, down, up, down. Twice more. Up, elbow straight. Last time. Now we do the elbow bounce one. So this one, choke up a little bit. Elbows are out to your side. You're going to straighten. Oh, that's too hard. I got to give me a little more slack. Straighten those elbows. Do you recognize this? It's some more tricep. If this is bothersome to your shoulders, bring your arms in and work it a little lower. Okay, right arm up, left arm down, same pulling. Both arms straighten. Two more. All right, let's go the other side. So, high arm, low arm, both arms are straight. Let's give the tubing a little break. Now we already did a lot of work with the lunges, side lunges, but let's do a little for our quads. If you want to scoot over to something, hold on, feel free, because we're going to stand on one leg and straighten and bend the knee. We're done moving around the room, so if you want your chair, bring it there. If you don't need it, don't hold on. Doesn't matter which leg, we're going to do both legs. Pull up on your standing leg, bring the other knee up to you. Straighten and bend. So primarily we're thinking of our quads, all 4 of them. So we're going to give some variations, and if you said, you know, really, could I sit down? Yeah, you could. Now instead of my toe going forward, I'm going to turn the toe slightly outward and the heel inward. My foot still comes back to my standing knee. A little more attention on the vastus medialis. Each and every time that knee straightens, it's just like when the tricep was straightening. Bring the toe back forward like we started. Now the other variation, turn your toe in and your heel out. I hate this one, ouch. That one's just so awkward. Vastus lateralis. Now the toe is up, don't come back to your knee, just leave it out there and do a little this. Four, 3, 2, 1. You should have felt the quads. Now if you can, grab the same leg with the same hand. If you can't, grab with the opposite hand, but once you get it, bring it to the bum of the same leg that you're holding. So if you were grabbing with this to get the foot here, don't leave it there, bring it back to your bum. And if that doesn't work, sit in your chair and stretch your quads this way. Okay, one side of 2, on to the other side. Sit or stand, pull up, pull in. Here we go. So as good as this form is, hold on to it when we get to the variations. Okay, now I'm going to turn my toe out and my heel in. Straightening it each time, vastus medialis. Feel it. Belly in. Legs straight again. Keep focused. Turn the toe in and the heel out. Now straight ahead, but don't bring your foot back to your knee. Just hold it out, bend, out, bend, out, bend, straighten, bend. Stand up straight. All right, let's go to your stretch. So if you can, get the same foot into your hand. Not everybody can do it. If you need to reach across and grab the other foot, bring that heel to your bum, so that when the foot is back, it's not on the other side, it's directly behind. Or sit in the chair. Okay, so I'm in the chair. For those of you who don't want to go to the floor, and I'm going to go to the floor, and I'm going to put my feet, you can put it up on a chair, a fireplace mantle. I'm going to use my couch, because you can see me from there. But you'll want a pillow, or if you have a little round ball. So what will happen is you will have this pillow. Let me fold it a little bit, make it a little bit more resistant, make my legs. And then I'm just going to march. Now if you're sitting in the chair, you can take your hands out, out, out. Just don't here and don't let yourself collapse. So it's kind of a marching. You just have to hold the pillow between your legs. If you get tired, just rest. For those of us who are going to do it on the floor, feel free to take your shoes off. That is so old school. Some of us remember the Jane Fonda workout. When I started teaching, we started bare feet, but then when I went to another place, when it's time to do floor work, you took your shoes off. Yeah, it was a thing. So I'm going to put my feet on the edge of my sofa because my feet are clean. Yes, the lady of the house lets me do this. Now, you don't have to be down on the floor. I know some people don't like this, but I have that pillow. I have my feet. Now, I'm not just going to walk like this. Why would I lay down and do this? I am going to push my bum up and now walk. There's lots going on. I'm trying to hold the pillow so it doesn't slide out and walking. If you did not have a pillow or a ball, that's okay. You could do this. It's a little easier. And if you didn't have a chair, keep doing it. If you didn't have a chair or couch, you could put your feet on the wall. As long as the owners of the house said that was okay. All right, keep going at it. I know, it's kind of weird, huh? You could put your hands in your southern cheeks and feel what is working here. A little bit through the inner thigh. If you thought this was easy, hover your arms. Are you getting tired yet? Do about 4 more. I'm going to get in the chair so people in the chair know what's coming up next. Okay, everybody rest. So, take the ball or the chair out. If you're sitting in the chair, the ball or the pillow out, hands here or hands here. This. Other leg. What have I done? I have brought my chest toward a thigh, then I brought my shoulder across. If twisting doesn't feel good, do both of them forward on each leg. Notice the leg is not coming up high. For those of us on the floor, it's the same thing. Now, your hips will be down. So you have yourself here where I left you, right? So you're going to either go this, and this, and this, and this. Now, if you wanted to be crazy and lift your hips, you could. That's a little more, but not everybody will want to. Not everybody should. So you good? All right, go ahead and lift your shoulders straight up, then go across, and then switch legs. So it's 2 per side. Ooh. Everybody going? Working for yourself. If you don't have carpet at home, you probably don't want to be on the floor, but you can do the same thing from the chair. It's not that big a lift. Everybody's got to breathe. If you're on the floor, you're not pulling on the head, you're just holding it. Not to let the elbows come in front, not to let them lag behind. Letting them be nice and neutral. If you tried elevating the hips, you want to put the hips down for the last few. You got some variations. Last set. 1 more. We can do this. All right, if you're on the floor, move to your side. We're going to stay on the floor for option 1. Those in the chair, I'll give you your exercise in a minute. So if you can be on your knees, and sometimes grabbing a towel or a blanket to put under your knees. And if you say, I don't like to bear weight on my hands, be on knuckles. So this is called the bird dog. It is back strengthening and core strengthening. So there are 4 counts. Count number 1, arm and leg go out, up, down, in. Other side, reach, lift. Okay, so that's the safest option. You can also use a wall, because if you're standing, there's going to be an element of balance. Now, I don't know why, but some people do the same arm, same leg, and that's just not right. So make sure you're balanced, opposite arm, opposite leg. For those of you in the chair, be careful. I have had people fall, so don't be that person. You're here. Whichever leg is back, reach the other arm forward. If that makes you feel uncomfortable to lift that foot, then just go here and here. There's nothing wrong with being safe and being prudent. If you can go here, go there. So we're going to use those 4 counts. 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I thought someone was reaching out to me. So you figure out which arm and leg you want to use and then alternate. Okay, here we go. Reaching in opposition, lifting, and switching. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Keep your chin up. Those on the floor, you just keep going. Those on the chair, you got someone to follow now. 1. Count to yourself. Touch, lift, touch, switch. Touch, lift, touch, switch. If the leg is not lifting high, it just needs to come parallel with ground. Touch. Not a high lift. 4 more. 2 more. Now if you're at the chair, you're going to do what, that downward dog where we hold the back of the chair and the seat of the chair and back up. If you're on the floor, put your knees apart if this is okay, and then rest down here. You'll get a nice stretch from the back you were working. Here's if you didn't go to the floor, or here. Okay, if you're on the floor, can you get up without using your hands, please? Now we're all in the chair. Now I recognize I missed a few body parts today. That's okay, we covered some other body parts that often we don't get to. So we didn't do the bicep, but I'm sure today you're gonna lift something. So these get used quite a bit. They're important, but usually everybody says, so what about my jiggly part of the back of the arms? Well, that's skin on top, just like this is skin on top. You can make that muscle stronger to hold it in. But otherwise, self-acceptance is a good thing. Hip stretching, no hands. If you're able, ankle on knee. If you're not supposed to do that, or you prefer not to do that, cross your ankles, lift your spine up, and lean forward. With the ankles crossed, you're going to lean a whole lot further. Relax. So did you feel like you got your brain a little challenged? I've been doing some of the online puzzle games, and for the first time I was able to take all these little parts of words and make all the words. I was so proud. I ran to my husband going, look, I did it. Now I've done it twice. So I get that feeling of that sense of accomplishments, but it took me a long time before I even got there. And you know, those little parts of the words are never the same. Switch legs. And that's why I mix things up, because if you came here knowing what I was going to do, I wouldn't fully be giving you benefits. Check that your shoulders are relaxed, that your neck is relaxed. Keep your chest up as it goes forward. To a hamstring stretch. Now you're welcome to stand, elevate the leg, or just stay in the chair with the toe up. I'm just turning so you can see my toes here. You can't do this if you're sitting back here. Your leg doesn't get straight. So get out at the end of the chair, lift up, and then lean forward until you feel that hamstring stretch. Tighten the belly as you come up and switch to the other hamstring stretch. And we already did our quads and a bit for our hip flexors. Let's do a little bit for the neck. So where do you think our head lives most of the time? It tends to go a little forward, and you probably have friends or family members who they just seem like they're this, and then they're this, and then they're this, because there's a thing called gravity. So you can go, put your head at the wall, step your feet out so that nothing is touching to help strengthen the neck muscles. Or we can just sit here and lean the head forward like, what did she say? And then pull the head back. So while we're doing this funny little thing, now I'm not leaning my body, this is still, it's just my chin reaching out and pulling back in. I would ask you, next time you're in a car, where is your head relative to the headrest? If it's miles away, the chances are you've reached out to do something and then you never went back. Now let's check the mobility. If you went to the wall, come back. Sitting still, not letting the body turn, just look. And then look. Now, if when you do this, you kind of lower your eyes, mark where your shoulder is. See if you can get your chin close to where that shoulder is, not out here. See if you can do it equally on both sides. Here's something else you may notice. You call to someone and they go, what? They didn't just go, what? Can indicate you're starting to lose some of the mobility through the neck. Use it or lose it. All right, drop your ear to one shoulder. Let's leave it there. Not forward, up. Should feel good. Oh, my hair's all wet. How did that happen? Nod your chin. Put your head on the other side. Put your head on your shoulder. Lift up your head, circle the wrist and the fingers. And if this doesn't feel like it's necessary, count yourself lucky. Go the other way. All right, everybody stand up. Big breath. One more time. Big breath. And relax down. Yay, 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 yay for all of us. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you took some time out of your morning to get with us and to do our workout. So now we have a weekend. I have just, because I have to keep moving things, I get a notice from Zoom saying, you don't have any more room for your recordings. So I take those recordings and I move them over to YouTube. I'm getting quite a collection because we're coming up almost on a year's anniversary. And while I have your attention, I'm just going to